You meet a 1-1 draw this afternoon. Just firstly, give me your overall thoughts of that game today.
Pleased with it. After the first 15 minutes, I was a little bit worried after 15 minutes, I'm not going to lie. Got to grips with the game after 15 minutes, and then I thought we were worthy of a point.
Obviously, I thought the spirit and determination again from the lads was excellent, and obviously that to go and get a point at the end as well from Dylan and this strike, it must be important.
Yeah,
this season.
We, like I say, we got through the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes, started to get to grips with the game. We needed to tighten up certain areas defensively. We spoke about it at half time, and I thought second half, especially the two centre halves, did much better against their number 9. And obviously when Ty Barnett came on, did well against him. They tightened up, we got to grips with the game, and I thought we looked a threat in the first half. We looked a threat right up until that last pass, that last pass cross. We didn't shoot again anywhere near enough. Again, spoken about it at half time. We've had three shots beforehand, which look they've gone miles over, but it builds a little bit of momentum. And then Hadders gets one after a good little bit of play down the right hand side, and I thought we were good value at that point. We hang on towards the back end. I think that's normal. They're tricking balls into our box. We hang on, but again we still looked half a threat on the break. I think there was a few potential moments. We need to be better once we do sort of break that midfield line. We need to be better. We need to be more of a threat on the goal. But overall, I'm pleased with what I saw.
What would you say the key factors were to navigate that first 15 minutes?
Well, we didn't navigate the first 15 minutes very well. After the 15 minutes. I think we started to land on things. We started to win the first contact. I wanted more cover. I want the distances to be a lot closer together on the first and second balls, which it slowly got there as the half went along. It needed brushing up at half time, and as I say, second half, it was a lot better. So when things do drop in front of our back four, or anywhere on the football pitch, we should have bodies somewhere nearby.
Obviously that second half, I thought maybe we could have gone and won it at the very end. Obviously that's 4 points from the 2 games against Leamington. Obviously we've got to settle for the point now, unfortunately, but again it looked like a threat going forward, so is that again, that's positives for you to move forward, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We set the team up slightly differently, and I thought we had the goal disallowed in the first half. It was everything that we wanted, really. With the pace that we've got, the areas that we wanted to exploit, we exploited them in the second half. I think we can get even better when we do get into those areas, as I've just said. But we exploited the areas that we wanted to really well, and we did look a threat. There were moments in the game where we had a little bit of controlled possession. So I thought there was a nice balance overall. Like I say, disappointed with the first 15 minutes, the defending as a team and as a unit. I was disappointed with that, but the rest of it I was fairly pleased with.
Obviously, we all know that the vacancy of Dan Sweeney needed to be filled today. Obviously, we got Dylan and Jana up front today. I thought it worked pretty well in times at the second half. What did you make of them 2 performances today? Yeah,
like I say, we had a plan around how we were going to get out their back four and include Jana in that as well. Jana, I thought that was probably one of his best performances that I've seen for a long while. It was a handful for the 2 centre halves who had a height advantage over him as well. It was a handful, didn't make it easy for them. As we've seen with Sweens over the last couple of weeks, once the 9 occupies the 2 centre halves, it makes that job for the wider players or the players around them, whether it be the 10 or whatever, it makes their job much easier and it makes play more predictable. That gives us half a chance to get up the pitch, which it did today. And that's the standard that he's set for himself between now and the end of the season, I think.
Obviously, just touching on the next game, we've got Royston Town at home. What sort of challenge are you expecting?
Yeah, normal Royston Town challenge. Lots of big physical boys. We're going to have to stand up to that test, similar to today, and similar in many ways to Tuesday night as well. The boys are showing that they can deal with that. They're able to deal with that. Like I say, I think adding a bit more quality in the final third is where we've got to be better. But we're pleased with where we're at just at the moment.